Well, it's exciting to be here. You know, everybody starts the season with dreams and goals for their team, and the players have ambitious goals as well. And, you know, one of ours was to, you know, we started the season playing here, and one of our goals was to get back here, so we're thrilled to be here. We know there's 3 great other teams that are here, and you know, we're excited about getting things going today in practice. Well, I mean, when we scheduled to play here, you know, Ann, the coach here at Louisville, was aggressive in trying to schedule as many good teams as she could. One of the things she identified was that they were going to be hosting the Final Four, and you know, Western Kentucky and Morehead State were both teams that we knew had success in their conference. Western Kentucky was ranked all year, and Louisville was ranked in the top 10, so we knew it was going to be great competition and a venue that was going to be important for us to have at least some familiarity in playing at.
Does that help you guys?
Well, I mean, will it help us? That's the question. You know, I mean, I hope it helps us. We were comfortable playing here, and you know, but we'll see if there's a transfer of learning that takes place from August to December.
Deja, how excited are you to be from here playing in this game, and what kind of goes into that for you? And how is this different from your freshman year?
I mean, obviously I'm excited to be back home, and I have such a great support system here, and I think that'll really, you know, help our team. And I also think that playing here earlier in the season will help us. It's different than freshman year because I have a different role on the team, and I feel like it takes a lot more from each one of us to win games like this.
Micah, what does it mean to you to not only get in the NCAA record books, but break a record that was held by Misty May, someone who's a legend in the sport?
I mean, it's definitely an honor to break the NCAA record. I'm really just going out there and trying to help my team score points in one of our best rotations, so it's just cherry on top, you know.
Coach Rose, forgive me because I know this match was a long time ago and in some ways might seem irrelevant, but it's the only, I guess, real comparison we have with you guys in Oregon last year. Can you talk a little bit about that match? You were a much younger squad and so were they, but how both your team and Oregon's team have advanced to where they are right now playing in a national semifinal?
Well, I don't remember a lot about that match. Just I looked at the box score of that match, and I saw that we out-hit them and out-blocked them, and they won the match. So I remember the match the next day when we beat USC, and the crowd went crazy and swarmed the floor. So I remember that a little bit more. But what I remember about Oregon is, you know, they've got terrific talent. The setter is a very talented player who's got a lot of confidence, and you know, they have 3 or 4 people that take big swings, and they run a very fast system that most teams are not familiar with. We're not familiar with it. I don't think we can replicate it in practice. It's not like we have people who are doing it in practice. So, and they've had a great season this year, and you know, and arguably one of the top conferences. So, you know, I've been friends with Jim for a long time, and I'm not surprised that he has his team here. I thought he did a great job at Kansas State and Texas. So, you know, we'll go out there and battle a little bit, and you know, see how it goes.
Back in the front. Or do you have one? Go.
Katie, how different is the team and the feeling for everyone now versus the last time you guys were in the Final Four in 2010?
I think we're all really excited to be back, especially after last year. And like Deja said, our freshman year, we were just kind of along for the ride because I just looked at Blair and Ari and Alyssa, and whatever they did, I did. And in that match, I remember I was just in there for blocking in the championship match, and I had one set, and I remember Coach saying in the break, all right, I think that's enough. And so this year, it's a lot more responsibility, so we're excited to have the leadership role and be back and help lead this team.
We were rationing the sets in 2010. I mean, it never gets old because this is what you want to do. I mean, if you're in coaching, you want your kids to play at the highest level, and you know, what do? It's about them. I'm fired up about the things that are important to me, and the things that I'm not concerned about. These kids should have a great time. They should push the limits. They should get everybody else fired up and have a good time. So it's never been about me, but I want them to understand they have a small window of time to try and do great things, and I'm just in charge of reminding them when they're off task.